Let's get this up on here. Hi guys, so tonight I'm going to try a spirit box session just at home in my bedroom like I normally do, but for a while, well, for quite a long while actually, what I wanted to do, and it isn't just because Andy's done it, this is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I've wanted to mount my SB7 inside like a vintage radio, and it's just something I've wanted to do for a long time. I just thought it'd be something really cool, and mainly because when I always forget his name, the very first gentleman that did a spirit box did it with a manual turn dial radio, and I can't remember exactly. It were in some sort of theatre and he did a show, and I think when he did it, he didn't think it was going to work, but the people that he got to go on stage and do it, their relatives that came through, their loved ones' voices that were coming through, so they were all absolutely blown away. And that's one of the reasons that Andrew was always stuck to his turn dial radio, and regardless of what happened, credit where credit's due, when he first came on scene, his spirit box communication with his manual radio was second to none. And I've always said that, and I always will say that. I'll leave that one there. Anyway, long story short, some time ago, an uncle of mine, he's a bit of a collector. He collects all sorts of really interesting bits and bats. And he moved over from the East Coast a couple of months ago, and he just happened to have this manual radio. Now, it doesn't look that old, but it actually is. I don't know how old, but it's got FM, medium wave and long wave. I'm talking a bit funny because I've broken a tooth, and I'm not going to start messing about moving camera. But on the top, when you look at the stations, you've got Oslo, Moscow, Budapest, Lyon, North, Scottish, Midlands, Luxembourg, Welsh, Ireland. Oh, yeah. So I'd never actually noticed that until yesterday. I went to see Andy and Becky, and I took it over to show them. So originally, my plan when I saw this, I just thought, oh, that's funky. I might put my if it's no good, I might see if he'll let me have it and mount my SB7 in that instead. Anyway, I'd never really done anything with it. I only got it off him a few days ago. As I said, took it over to show them yesterday. So we plugged it in. That's when I noticed this on the top. And when we sort of had a listen to it, it's actually quite good sound quality. So I've decided I'm not going to mount my SB7. I'm just going to keep it as a manual spirit box, fingers crossed. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to try and use it as a manual spirit box. I've never really done a manual one. I've always had my SB7 or used like a 12587. So I'm just going to give it a whirl and see how it goes. I have got my SB7 here with me. Bullful is Bullful. I know you can't see him, but obviously you'll hear him. I'm not, like I say, I'm not going to pick a camera up because I've got it in a little stand thing and it's a bit awkward to reposition. But what I've done, I've brought a few bits and bats over to see if we do get somebody talking, see if I can get them to name a few bits and bats that I've got round. So I've brought my little broom over. I've got the K2 meter over here on. That's interesting because well, that's really interesting because oh, that's interesting. The radio's not even switched on, and the radio makes it max out. So right, glad I checked that. I've got a couple of little ornaments. This is one that I got off him the other day as well. These are some that I've had off him for a while. There's a collection of these beautiful fairies. I've got my, oops, come on down you. Oh, she's stuck. Oh, what's stuck on? My Mother Shibden. I love this. And my two, supposedly, and I do say supposedly, haunted girlies. This one was given to me as a gift from Alex and Andrew. This one came from InStrive. I did ask permission, I didn't just take it. So, anyway. There we go. Let's get stuck in. So we'll turn it on. So I'm going to leave it on FM to start with, and we'll see how it goes. I won't have it too loud, because I don't know. Right, that's just the... So it's got an on-off switch that controls the volume as well. Look, I'll just show you at top. Oh, I'll turn it that way. So this is the on-off. It's got tone. And then over here, this is obviously the FM, medium wave, long wave. And then there it's focusing. You can see there, look up at the top, you've got the Moscow, Leon, and you can see there at different places, etc. So, right, I'll start sweeping. Good evening, everybody. Oh, by the way, I've already had Bullful went off and that could have been my arm. Good evening, everybody. Have we got anybody here with us this evening that would like to come and talk to me? If there is, try and talk to me through this box, this one that I'm holding now, by saying a word that I would recognise. I'm going to try it Andy's way. Wow. Now, it's just said, smoke the cigarette. Before I started doing this, I'll just turn volume down a minute. I'll just give it 1 minute. What I did before I started this video, I've got everything out on the bed. I've also got my singing bowl. I spoke out and I said, right, I'm going to ring the bell, well, do the singing bowl, and then I'm going to go to the window and have a cigarette and give you a minute to all come in and have a look. And it's just said, smoke the cigarette. Wow. I'll continue.
Your benefits when your plans change.
What? So if I want to listen to that new album?
So yeah, I smoked my cigarette. So who's here with me tonight then? Are you able to tell me your name?
The music. Day from 8.
Are you able to talk through this box and tell me who you are? The who, sorry?
Many bands.
Contact deadline. That's all store.
And you have
Who's come to talk to me tonight? Spirit? Which spirit?
Good time.
Who? A kind spirit. Well, that's good. No hate. Well, I hope not. Did you just say my name?
Any suggestions?
I'm going to try swapping it over onto long wave.
Pretty early on.
Can you try talking to me through it now? Keep trying it and see which when it's easiest for you. Because it's new, we have to find the best setting for you. Is there anybody here?
person standing and said, right, well, this is going to be... And the handbags.
With products you want at prices you love. Get a free £10 voucher when you spend it.
Obviously, just at the bottom of the screen, you can see me. That's my thumb moving, so you can see I'm constantly scrolling, sweeping. I'll put it up a minute.
There's no problem change, but also after 92, I'll still be training all the cup team.
I'll put it on medium. I'll try it on medium wave.
The gangster film day.
Well, actually, if I was him,
Come on, have we got anybody here?
Of May. Tuesday.
well,
Thinking.
You see, unlike, where am I looking? For example, on the FM band, it only goes from 88 to 108.
Imagine how many people go.
So it hasn't got a very wide, very long sweep range, and it's
to be straight to me.
getting the right speed as well. So obviously, I don't want to be lingering on the radio station too long, and it just being words. Well, don't want it being radio that's just bleeding through all the time, because they're basically said to be able to manipulate the white noise, but also able to manipulate the words of the songs and the words that people are speaking. I have heard with my own ears words, song lyrics being changed, believe it or not. I've been on events with guests, and myself and a number of people have heard spirits actually changing the lyrics of songs to tell us a message. They can do that. Anyway, come on you guys, where are you? Try and talk to me through this. Can you tell me something that's on this bed right now? Come on, there's lots of things on this bed. Can you name one of the things that's on here? One of the things that's up here. Oh, that's one of my favourite songs.
We go back 30 years. Do you know what I mean? My whole...
Or can you... Do you want to play with Bullful? That was me. That was me. I was a little bit too close there. Right, I'm going to go back to FM. Right, so I've gone back to FM for you. Hello, hello.
Amazing.
Come on, is there anybody in here with me? I know there is, because she made a right bang down there just before I turned the blooming video on. Such a shame I didn't bring my laptop up, or else I could have put the SLS on as well. I should have done. suppose I could have gone down to get it, but dogs are asleep.
We've only got...
And I don't like disturbing them. I'm dead sore. Come on, say something really clear and loud for me. Can you tell me what this is that I'm holding? Please.
Spending time.
What's this?
Just like...
What's this in my hand?
Simon's tired.
Come on, somebody must be able to tell me what this is. Don't be frightened. Go on. We'd have said what? What would you have said it is?
Another paper.
What is it? Can you tell me what it is, please?
Led to... in the show.
Somebody must be able to tell me what this is.
All I spent.
Grandad. Happy birthday, Grandad. Are you here?
Set up. Skylar.com/buddy.
Are you here, Grandad? Grandad Alan?
Hey, Sue.
Okay, let's try this one. Can you tell me what this is?
There's even a kids' obstacle course.
Is anybody able to tell me who this lady is? In my hand.
General. Correct.
Can you tell me who this lady is?
Work.
Or where I got her from?
Better a puppy.
That's a jazz club. Neil Sedaka always up.
Does anybody know where I got her from?
Tell us. Code.uk.
I got her from Mother Shibden's cave.
Tom and Dolly.
The Tom in what?
I'm playing with
Is Mother Shibden's cave a special place for the fair? For the little people?
Just tap the app and
What's he still? It's a secondary.
fatigue.
If it is, can you make the lights light up on here for me, please? If Mother Shibden's cave is special for the little people, for the fairies and the gnomes and the elves, and all the other elementals, could you light some of these lights up for me, please? Thousands.
Lights down.
Things as things to sign checks and we just sort of run through them and then just do.
I'm just going to pause the video. Okay peeps, I'm back. So I've decided to swap over to SB7 because struggling a bit with Bush. One or two things were starting to come through. 100% sure if it were me just steering things or if things were starting to come through, but I was on nearly half an hour, and as I said, my mouth's sore, so I don't want to be at it all night. So we'll give it a whirl with this one for a bit. So I've got it sweeping already. Ooh, where did the camera pick that up? Don't know where it was. On me. Yeah, it's sweeping already. So I'll turn it on. It's in hush mode. So, hello. Yes, I've finished. Are you there? Anybody there? Oh, that'll have been me. Hello. What do you think to the little bit of what do you think to the tree stumps that I've put out in the garden? And the ornaments. They're what, sorry?
Cool.
They're cool. Oh, do you like them? Do you like the little toadstool seats? Love them. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I'm really pleased about that. Oh, that's made me really, really happy. And you like the slide?
Okay.
I'm going to try and get you some more things tomorrow. Some more ornaments, some more seats, some more nice things for that garden, for that part of the garden, for you. Would you like that? I'll just keep adding bits to it when I can afford. And then, as I say, at the other side, behind the shed, when I can, I'm going to make a stone circle. Would you like that? So is Tinkleberry here?
Good.
Or Samian? Yes, hello. And is there anybody else here?
Again.
Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name, please?
Together.
What's your name, please? It's what, sorry?
No.
Are you an elemental kind of spirit? Like a nature spirit? It is. And can you tell me what...
Right.
Can you tell me what kind of nature spirit you are?
Oh.
Are you a brownie? Are you a fairy? That will me. Are you an elf? A goblin?
Milk.
A what?
What?
Did you say sylph?
Port. You stop.
I have stopped, yeah, because I'm waiting for you to tell me what kind of spirit you are. Are you a pixie? I'm still learning, you see. I'm still learning, so I need your help. Do you think you can help me and tell me what kind of nature spirit you are? I will give you a gift in return. I could give you some copper. Would you like that? Would you like some copper? Two? You want 2 coppers?